from the holy races, from Heimdall's sons both high and low. Thou, also Father, the dweller, relate old tales I remember of days long ago. I remember yet the giants of York, who gave me bread in the days gone by. 9 worlds I knew, that 9 in the tree, with mighty roots beneath the mould.
All right, welcome everyone. I think we're all assembled apart from Jackus, which we're expecting along shortly. Now, where is he in this room? I can't see. Oh, there he is, yeah.
It's right next to me.
He is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this maintain a little bit of continuity. I'm going to swap Jackus and Masika as if Jackus is just off camera or something. But just down the passage within, so that when he does jump in, he can jump straight into it. But so that you're not denied a warrior riddle, you've got Masika next to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So by means of a bit of a background, it's been 2 weeks, I guess, and times have passed. We've spent 2 weeks in happier times. You've spent You've been chasing down this Shavalak character for some time now, under Ash Louise's assigned, agreed religious quest, mission from God, and found that Shavalak, rumours of Shavalak residing in the Shadowfell, and in a sort of mirror image of Chult. And that somehow Shavalak is relatively recent by Mezroan standards, but has tapped into godly power, perhaps even the tainted essence of Abtal. And one such character that did this long ago, almost did a very similar, had a very similar descent, is a character that you've now faced. He was masquerading as Komek, someone who was the leading beret or angel or paladin, as they were called, referred to them, of Abtal. And he was, through the efforts of his sergeants and lieutenants and generals, they managed to expel the evil from him, but at the cost of his own son. And it seems that his son, risen from the dead, has tricked you into believing that he is Quomek when he's actually the son. And he had deceived poor Aragon over there into doing something which he was unable to do. He was barred from doing, which was some sort of incantation, touching, I think, a sort of smoky mirror, and now it's only just cracked and it's opened, and Aragon's looked around over his shoulder thinking he's done a good thing, and there is this character now with an evil glint in his eye. What's worse, and in so doing, two things have happened. Firstly, arising from the grime on the ground, 2 undead, probably zombie-like warriors have risen on the earth, from the earth around, within the room that you're in. And in addition, he's also said, "I sense my weapon," and he sort of reaches out and this staff appears in his hand. And not only is it bristling with necrotic energy from himself, it's also somehow seems to be empowered. There's a tendril of it just pulsing from time to time, going from this portal or magical gateway that Aragon has opened into Quomek. And you can recognise this staff as the staff that Jackus has been wielding over the last few weeks. And you hear from down the corridor, "What the hell? Where's my staff?" from Jacuz down the corridor. And I think it might be worthwhile just going through for each of you, describing where you are, what you're doing, and what state you're in right now, just so that we can recap, because it's been a couple of weeks. Might start with you. We'll go top to bottom on the map and start with you, Aragon.
Aragon is pissed that he got deceived. I'm just leaving it at that.
Yeah, no doubt. But you're at full health and full strength?
Relatively full. Relatively full,
Yep.
so yes.
You're just coming off the back of a long rest not too long ago, which you did above, because you came across the spirits. Unresting.
So yes, I do. Yes, I do have full health then.
Yeah, okay. Coming off the full rest with the chamber where the spirits of Chromec's lieutenants lay to rest. They're the ones who couldn't descend, but they also barred the passage from stopping this Ahuatan from leaving himself. Okay, so that's Aragon. What about you, Kor? What's the swirly symbol I can see?
Oh, that's the bolstering magic. The additional D3 I have for 10 minutes.
Okay.
For attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. And was that triggered last time that we played?
Yeah, triggered last time that we descended down to this place.
Yeah.
I am a bit hurt, which was from that well of strange water or something.
Yes, the Well of Shadows.
Yes, nothing more terrifying to an Earth Genasi than some water, apparently.
Okay. Riddle?
I guess I've just been surprised by something that's just been popped up in front of me, and what the hell?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I'm up to full health. I don't remember taking any tumbles or anything on the way down, apart from mocking people who couldn't find the entrance to the well.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And otherwise at full strength. You've got a plus on you, so does that mean there's some temp hit points there still? They might have gone by now since the long rest.
I've got 0 on my blue, and it's got max HP there, so I'm not sure.
I'm seeing 103 out of 94 in your green
94?
section.
Okay, my max HP is 103.
So that's what's happened is if you look at your bar, you'll have two numbers when you go to edit it. One's your current and one's your max. So if I just change, I can do that here. You to 103 max as well on the right side. It then won't show you up as supercharged.
Yep.
Cool, but you are right at the doors, double doors leading into this chamber. So we've got Aragon and Kor are in the room with a evil, necrotic, Cholton warrior knight thing, wielding Jacuz's staff and...
what a foul situation to find ourselves in.
2 zombies. Well, mega zombies. Masika is next to you. She's got 2 weapons drawn and looking cross. You can hear Jacuz down the back there. And Ash Louise, you can see Jacuz. Do you want to tell us how are you travelling?
I'm not sure if this Death Sword is still on me, actually, but I guess it must be.
When did you cast it? You would have needed to have...
Have we had a rest recently?
You had a long rest after getting into... All your travels getting up and into this giant pyramid. You've had a long rest since then.
Okay. So, alright. So she wouldn't have all that then. Okay.
The only real encounter that you've got is the well, and then you found some magic items and things. You're pretty much...
She will rush over to Jacuz, I think, and say,
Okay.
What's happening? Are you alright?
What we'll do is stay where you are for now, because we're jumping straight into initiative because it sounds like shit's going down. So we'll get everyone to put themselves into initiative.
Can I grab a token or put me in when I'm there?
Oh yeah, sure. You should be here. Let's have a look. Ziggurat. Getting loads of feedback from you, Sharpie. Like a newsreader in a storm.
All the time or just when I speak?
Just when you speak. Not much help for
See
that.
what I can do.
Yeah, not much help for that. Sharpie. I'm just checking other screens, but okay. Well, so you'll be at full health too, Sharpie, so. But I'll just grab you in. That's right, because we were without you this time round, weren't we? If I recall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we
My
were.
disappear is for 5 minutes, and suddenly, like, you've summoned the demons of hell and some sort of weird shadow
It's
knight
pretty
has
bad,
taken
pretty
control.
bad. Okay, I grabbed your token from our journal, but that's like the old moving image, so I'm just jumping back to the crown version. You just might need to check your hit points and things. And for a bit of continuity, I'll assume that you're just down there with Ash Louise. Yeah, so you're showing up as 34 out of 41 hit points there. I don't know what's going on. But you should have rights to change all that stuff if you... What? You've got night vision. Yep. Okay, so it's all happy place. Let me know if you need other access or anything like that. Okay. So I can see we've got Aragon, Core, Riddle and Ash are all in there. Masika, I'm going to add a turn for her. Sharpie's in there, alright.
He's just got to re-roll his.
Oh yeah.
Better.
Is the reroll for initiative to do with
I
you?
always re-roll.
Yeah.
I always re-roll once.
Okay.
Oh, we missed that last week.
Oh, it was the one. Yeah, they missed a lot of reroll one saving. Okay, here we go. Okay, so sorting the order. Who have we got? I'll just run through quickly. So it would be Aragon, Sharpie, Ash, Core. Then this, in inverted commas, Quomek, Masika, Riddle, and then I've put in the lair itself and the Blightwalkers. Okay, so Aragon, I'm going to throw straight to you. What do you want to do?
As I'm fully spinning around, my sword is coming out of its scabbard. Yep. And I move to here so I can attack this one.
Okay. Draw your sword, take a swing straight into it.
Does a 17 hit him?
A 17 misses. Ching! And it hits against plate armor.
Well, I've made an absolute fool of myself.
Kick off the day.
Yep. That's pretty much my turn.
Is that because you cast a spell? Don't you get 2 attacks? Or did the
Nope.
second?
That's both attacks.
Oh,
17 and a 12.
Oh, I see. I missed the 12.
Like I said, I'm an absolute fool of myself.
Bugger. Okay. All right. In that case, I'm going to move down to you, Sharpie. You hear a war cry of some sort, and metal on metal. There's definitely combat going on ahead.
All right. Can I just, because I wasn't here, where were all the other people?
So everyone's ahead down the passage, and Juckus is at the corner, and he's looking north. So if you go straight ahead to the west and then head north, all the action is straight ahead, is to the north at that bend. And you're inside a pyramid, looking for the doorway to get to the Shadowfell.
All right, so I'm going to move and dash to get to there.
Okay, so you get to the corner. Yep.
There is some sort of thing in front of Riddle as well as a...
Yeah, there is. There's a 10-foot wide passage going 10, 20, 30 feet. Double doors that are open with Masika and Riddle standing before them. And there's some sort of undead creature with glowing eyes right in front of them. And there's a battle going on further beyond.
Right, he's going to throw the undead being in front of Riddle with a psychic blow.
Okay. All right. In that case, roll to hit.
Roll that. And reroll one.
Oh.
Not that that's any better. Sharpie is distracted from having to run in and save everyone's day. But
Okay. Just warming up. All right. So I take it that was a miss.
yes, unless 12 hits. In which case.
Okay. I'm just checking. Sometimes these zombies are a little bit hittable. But I think these ones are wearing armor of warriors defeated warriors of some sort. So yeah, it's not full armor, but it's armor scraps enough to make them a little bit harder to hit, harder to break through.
That's me done.
Okay. In that case, Ash Louise, you see a Sharpie dash off and throw something psychic in his hand. What do you want to do?
I will dash in that direction. 5, 6. So I'll move 6 squares.
Two. Yeah, you can use your arrow keys, makes it easier. Just count them.
Yep, I'll dash and actually I will dash and use. I'll show you spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use bonus action spiritual weapon and pop it right by Sharpie because that's as far as I can see.
You sound horrendously underwater as well with your microphone.
I'll just turn off my fan. I said I will cast spiritual weapon next to Sharpie.
Okay, I'm just moving that in.
Do I sound better now?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
There we go. So you can see it. It has to go to a place you can see, and there it is floating about. So at least it's out. Okay. You can hear me frenziedly clicking through stuff. Okay. All right. Okay, the knight targets you, Aragon, and points at you. And this writhing mass of shadows beneath your feet rise up and you need to make it seem to try and grab onto you. Can you roll a dexterity saving throw?
That's 17.
Okay. It latches on and grabs onto your ankles, and you can feel it draining you in some way. So it's not just a matter of ropes or tendrils or something. But you've been grappled.
I've been grappled.
You have.
Okay.
And
Trussed up like a bird, one might say.
yes. And that's it. Core, what would you like to do?
Okay, I would like to immediately bonus action Rage.
Okay.
And for that, we'll roll. Oh, that's meant to be 2d8s. I could choose between a 4 and a 2.
Okay. You wig out or you rage out.
I will teleport up to 30 feet to unoccupied spaces as a bonus action.
Wow. Okay.
If I choose. Okay. Other than that, I will rush over here. And I'm going to go ahead and swing with my maul towards him.
At the Blightwalker.
At the Blightwalker here,
Yeah.
just in front of me, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that's just a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay. For 16 damage.
Wow. Okay. Bam. Crunch.
And I would also like to move him 5 feet back.
Oof, you slam him off to the side, opening a door for Riddle to run to the rescue.
And I'll do that one more time.
Okay. You advance into his space.
A 17 to hit.
Ooh. 17 hits.
It's time for 14 bludgeoning, and I'm going to go ahead and knock him back 5 feet.
Okay. Now, each time you might not realise it when you're in your rage, but eventually it'll sort of sink through the red mist. But each time you're smashing this thing, it pulses and leaks necrotic energy. Just a small pulse out, but far enough out that it affects you. So much so that you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay. No problem.
That was over the course of 2 attacks. I assume you still would
Yep.
have done the second attack anyway.
I would have, yeah.
How much damage was the second attack in total?
14.
14. Okay. Again, he's very badly smashed up. There's broken bones. You can hear crunching. There's a bit of dry skin covering him, but and he's far from down and out. But
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Is each square 10 feet? Or are we back to
no,
5?
each square should be 5 in here.
Okay, no problem. In that case, I'm actually going to keep chasing him down a bit.
Okay.
Get out of the way of the doorway. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hey guys, I'm here, but I can't seem to load roll 20.
Oh, right, no worries. I've got bad news for you. So roll 20 aside. Is when you heard a battle erupt, your staff disappeared from your hand.
Oh, the shadow staff?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you're still armed with whatever else that you've got.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get you to roll initiative to put yourselves so that I can put you in there.
Yeah, I can't open my sheets right now. It's still
okay.
loading on my part.
Oh, okay. All right.
Can you roll for me though?
Yeah. D&D Beyond too. You can always open that if you
Oh
open
yeah,
that.
yeah.
There's dice rolls in
Okay.
there.
That's true. I'll have to wait for it to load also.
All right. Okay. So cool. That's you done.
Yep, that was me.
Okay. And then, at that point, Ahutan. Let's see. He wields this sword and smashes it into Aragon. Now, grapple just means you can't move, but you can still dodge just as easily as ever. And he whacks you once. I'm just rolling straight d20s, and I'll tell you what armor class he hits. Okay, hits armor class. 30.
Say what now? Obviously, by my reaction.
Yeah. Okay. And he uses up all that he can of Jakus's charges in his staff. So staff of striking. Oh. Jakus, you can probably tell me this a little bit easier. It can when you hit, you can expend up to 3 of its charges.
Up 30, yeah. 3 charges of
So it's
1d6
an extra 3d6 of force damage. So I'll do that first. So you take 11 of force damage. There's the actual damage of the weapon itself. Which is 12. And necrotic damage. Are you resistant to that at all, Aragon?
Add the necrotic, because no, I'm not.
No, okay. Okay. Can you see it? Should come up. 21 necrotic.
Yep, I've tallied all the damage I just took. So
Okay. And as a bonus action, just at the start of his turn, he sort of incanted something. Actually, I'll give you a Arcana check. See if you recognise it. I wouldn't normally, but it's close to home.
nah.
No, okay. All right, so he whacks you, and can you do a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, sure, 14.
Okay, so what happens is that you get blasted into your psyche, your mind, your soul, this gives you a disadvantage to your attack rolls and ability checks. Can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. So you spend 1 turn with disadvantage effectively, and that also does psychic damage. 13 psychic damage. And then he whacks you again with the staff, hitting armor class 26.
Yeah, that's still a hit.
doing 19 necrotic damage. 13 slashing damage. And 10 force. It's a very complex weapon combat for this guy. He can't do he's already expended his spell that did the psychic damage, so you don't get that a second time. And then he attacks a third time. Class 25.
Yeah, still a hit.
I can't easily add all these things up, so because they're all different types of damage. So 10, 20, 37. Does that drop you?
That dropped me.
Okay, it drops you. So he drops unconscious. Core, Riddle, you both see this. Masika runs screaming in and attacks him 3 times. The first one is a natural 20. And he takes damage from that. Big blow. But the other 2 miss. One of them might have hit him, but he seems to have such incredibly quick reflexes that he moves his staff to block it. But she's attacked him 3 times. Riddle.
I am going to just hop into here. I'm going to use my action to cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
And my bonus action to use Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. I'm choosing the upper.
Ooh, okay.
And that makes me immune to radiant and necrotic damage.
Okay.
As well as some other stuff.
Awesome. So
that's me for the time being.
You angel out. Do you want to flip your token? And that's your turn done?
Yes.
The Blight Walkers go. And they make 2 attacks. Onto you. Core. Let's see. Class 22.
Definitely hits.
Class 20. Just straight 20.
Definitely hits.
Hits. And what about a 16?
Just hits.
Oh, does it? Okay, just hit. Okay, so one of them missed and 3 hits. In that case, you take 24 damage from those 3 strikes.
Okay. Is that straight damage or magical?
It is straight damage.
Perfect. I will reduce that.
Yeah, so half that. And Aragon, I feel you've got a death save coming. Ooh, okay, all right. He sort of twitches and slumps a little more towards the light. Aragon. Sharpie. Oh, Jackus, where are you? I can't see you in the line there. Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I'm putting you
I
up.
got a 16 on my
Okay.
initiative.
Right. Great, you're in the right spot. Sharpie?
Oh, Sharpie? Okay, right, hang on. Alright, so moving forward. Alright, seeing that Aragon's down and bleeding, he's going to use his bonus action to use a mass healing word.
Oof. Crikey.
Seeing that Aragon's down and bleeding, he's going to use his bonus action to use a mass healing word.
Oof. Crikey.
I actually don't know what the Aragon's down actually heals. So assuming it's D4 plus 3.
Yeah.
Anyone in the room who's injured can get back 5 hit points, including Aragon.
Okay.
And then he's going to throw a dagger at. You can't really see the. So he's going to throw it at the shadow being fighting Aragon.
Right, yes. The knight? Yep, okay. Roll to hit.
19. I am just going to boost that, I think.
Okay.
Uh, 28.
Armor class 28. Hits. Roll your damage.
I'm just pulling it up. That will be 30 damage, psychic.
30 damage. Wow. Okay,
And that's me done.
cool. Ash Louise.
I will advance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I will go inside the room, see what's going on.
Okay. We've got a circle of...
Oh, I see Aragon there. Okay. I will. Masika is only slightly damaged. Okay. I will actually throw in a summon celestial.
Okay.
I can summon it up to 90 feet away, so I will put it in front of the big bad guy, like next to Aragon. And it will be a defender type.
Okay, the angel appears. Back there somewhere?
No, next to Aragon. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Bonus action, I will move my sword up by 20 feet. You could just move it for me.
Okay,
Go up.
the floating sword comes up. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 feet, yep.
Yep, and then that will be me done, pretty much. And then I suppose the angel goes after me.
I think you roll initiative for it.
No, I think it takes its turn immediately after me.
Okay, alright.
It will also has a flight speed actually. It will cast Healing Touch on Aragon.
Okay, so the angel reaches out. Arise, Aragon.
It will. You'll heal him for 17 hit points.
Alright.
Does Aragon want a ride out? Aragon?
Yeah, well, you would need to do that. I'm not.
Yeah.
The angel can do its heal, but that would be its action.
Yeah.
So, I'll say rescuing someone will be an action. You know, moving and lifting them up and moving them or something would be an action as well.
Sure.
But Aragon's prone, but it's got a bit of cover actually because of the coffin that's in the room. And so that happens. Let's see. Okay, so this guy now, the Death Knight. I'm going to have to move him. He steps up. Let's see. Goes to here. And that's going to give your Guardian a free strike if it wants it.
Oh, splendid.
Oh, actually, sorry, he can't. That's I'm confusing it, the layer action with the creature's action. So just one sec. We'll get there. Okay. What happens is this shadow seems to start snaking its way out of the ground in front of it. And let's see. I'll move this out of the way for a minute. Who is it that sees in magical darkness? Has the sort of...
That would be me.
Okay, so Riddle, where are you? I can't even see you.
Sharpie.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the new Riddle. I was looking for your old white face. Okay. Sharpie, you've got it as well, do you? You can see in darkness?
Yes.
Okay. Whoops. So Core, lights go out for you. Aragon, lights go out for you. And I think that's it. Okay. As this shadow snakes around, curving around all of you. And Jacques, it's now your turn.
So this is magical darkness, right?
Yeah, you see a wall of magical darkness.
Alright, I'm just gonna stand in front. Bonus action. Cast Divine Favor.
Okay,
And
bonus action, Divine Favour, go.
Take out Trauma and the Mace of Smiting. And then activate the gloves.
Okay, so they get all frosty.
Yep.
Okay. And is that your turn done?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Core.
Okay, I would, darkness or not, be recklessly attacking the fella in front of me.
Okay, roll to hit.
A 28 plus 3, which I believe would hit, for a total of 16 bludgeoning and 3 rage for 19.
19 damage, okay, does the full amount. Doesn't quite kill it, and you can feel it leaking this necrotic energy over you for 4 damage.
Perfect. Again, pushing him back as I go.
Oh yeah, okay, yep.
And chasing him down.
Okay.
And swinging one more time.
Alright. Roll to hit again.
23.
Okay. Now, bear in mind that if you're in darkness, you have disadvantage.
Oh, that was right, yep. So the first one was a 24.
So that would still hit.
Yep. Still in it, it will be a 13.
Yep, so that second one would miss.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
The second one, he wouldn't be in darkness, would he? Because he's not in the thing anymore.
Who? Core?
Yeah, he's not in the darkness anymore because he's moved forward.
He's still in it.
I thought if it just clicked the corner of it, it wasn't counted as being in.
Yeah, he's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that is for a sphere. I think if it was there, it wouldn't, and if it was there, it would.
All good. Yeah.
Yep.
Bonus action teleporting.
Okay. Blink.
Must be another sphere graphic.
Yeah, we need one with square. It's got squares. I do have one. Like the fireball does that. It actually shows you exactly which squares it hits, even though it's got a picture.
And yeah, that would be everything I can do.
Okay.
Well, actually, I would just close him down, that's all.
Okay, and I'm going to grant you. You've got your vision back, so you can see. Okay. Oops, that should be there. Can you see? Can you see core? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So in that case, Quomac goes 1, 2, 3, and Core. You see him step out of the shadows and come and stand before this, and he curls a ball of necrotic, fiery stuff, shadow stuff, and throws it. This is a Hellfire Orb, 20-foot sphere, so I believe that's the same as a fireball. So I'll just use that.
Is this a spell and can I see it?
It's not a spell.
Never mind.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to say any words or anything like that. If it's associated with counter spell.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This is where we see if you're right there, Sharpie. I don't know. A bit hard to see. Okay. All right, Core, you're going to be out of this. But it's going to affect everyone else, including, well, most of his pals as well. Can everyone do it? Explodes in a ball of hellfire. And everyone needs to do a dexterity saving throw, please. Remember, bear in mind your proximity to your friendly paladins. Anyone immune to fire? Anyone immune to necrotic? It'll matter because it does some of each.
I'm immune to necrotic at the moment.
Okay. So we'll go through one at a time. Sharpie, I see you saved. Are you immune or resistant to anything?
I have evasions.
Okay, so it's going to do 70 damage to you, or 35. So that'll be none, I presume, because of your rogueness. Somehow you survive it unscathed. Riddle, with a 15, that's going to fail, and you're going to take immune to necrotic, so you're just going to take 35 fire damage.
Ah.
Aragon, you're also failing and taking 70 damage.
Oh no!
I have to do a concentration check too when we've got a minute.
Oh yeah, okay. Just throw that in there and remove it if you have to.
But I have advantage.
Natural 20, happy days.
I think that's for my angel. I don't think I'm in it, unless I am.
Right. Oh, you're right down the back of the thing, are you, Ash? Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't have to roll, your angel does.
Yeah, so angel can have my nat 20.
Oh, last
I just
one. Yeah, nice one. Okay. Do you know how many hit points your angel has?
I think 40 or 50. Let me check.
Okay. Not anymore.
Should be 40.
Okay. So it passed, so it's going to take 35. So 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Okay. Who haven't we done yet? I think we skipped Aragon. You got Jacques, you failed as well, so that's 70 damage.
Yep.
Ash Louise, we've done you, and Riddle. You're immune to the necrotic, and you passed, so you're going to take half of 35, so 15, 16 damage. Not bad from a Death Knight's
Sorry.
Hellfire Orb. And that's his turn. Masika. Let's see. She tries to make her way out. And she runs this. She doesn't. When you're in darkness, you don't know where the borders are. So she moves in a random sort of direction and gets to there, and finds herself against the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she comes around. Okay. That's a dash for her, so not much more that she can do. But she's quite badly injured herself. She just took the 70. Riddle. Your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to light up my spare, and I'm
Nice
going
one.
to fly, because I'm assuming with my Devil's Sight, I saw him leave the darkness.
You did, yeah.
15, 20, 25, I think should put me right next to him. And I'm going to attack him twice with spare.
Okay, roll a hit.
Hey, Sharpie. Oh, no, Sharpie can't see me. Damn it.
He can't see you fail.
He can see you.
Oh, he can. Yeah, he can.
What?
Somehow you
Let me
guys
roll.
all can see through
Can we roll
complete
that?
darkness. Yeah, you can re-roll it. Okay.
He can see through the magical darkness?
Yep, he's got Devil's Sight as well.
Oh my god, thank you. Not much better. I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
No, 12 misses, unfortunately.
But
You
I
do-
get a second attack.
You do.
Oh!
Oh, hey! Natural 20. Nice one.
I will take that.
Okay, so remember you double the 2d6 fire damage up to 4d6 as well.
Yep. So hang on. Trying to understand how Roll20's formatting it.
You've got your d8 plus 1 for the damage there,
That's
or the d10 plus 1, which is just rolling instead.
single-handed because I've got my shield as well.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that's what? Just double the dice would be 14 plus 1, so 15. And... $25?
Oh, I see. The crit is in there as well. Already.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, he's not happy about that. And he looks at you now. He turns his attention to you, Riddle. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is, unless Vicious Mockery wants to go off, but...
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, your sword. Actually, yes. Your sword will fling a stinging words at this thing. It's clearly just ecstatic with your prowess with this weapon.
So throw off a Vicious Mockery as well?
Yes, yeah, throw off as a vicious mockery.
Woohoo!
How'd you go?
6.
Does it have to do a saving throw?
Oh, DC 14.
Okay. All right. It's not happy, but he doesn't take the psychic damage. Blightwalkers. One of them attacks you twice, Core. With 2 19s, that's both going to hit.
They are indeed.
Wow, they're doing a lot worse. They're doing much better than the last couple you fought. Doing 16 damage. So 8 with your rage on.
Indeed. Yes. Easy.
And the other one sort of takes one step out, and then you see that it's completely crispy toast, and as soon as it takes its one step out, it just falls in a heap of necrotic fried ash. It died to the fireball. To the Hellfire Orb. And Aragon, your turn. You're currently prone, reclining on your butt.
I'm actually not. I got hit hard with that fireball thing, so I'm actually rolling a death save.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Your body just wants to leave. Sharpie.
Telepathically to the rest of the party. Chris, bad guys northeast. Ash, Aragon's dying 20 feet ahead of me. North. And then he aims and throws dagger at Knight.
Okay. I'll put on the right name now. Ahutan.
I assume a 26 will hit.
Okay, the 26 comes in, and for somehow he manages to throw up his shield and his staff and deflect it.
Okay.
26. Okay, he tries that, and you think it's gonna throw it out, but it doesn't. It actually slips through the gap that he leaves.
Our shields don't block psychic daggers very well.
No, it's
23 damage.
Yeah, that's right. They don't. Well, they do in 5e, oddly enough. But he doesn't know what you're going to roll, so he throws up his reaction to parry, and you're going to hit him exactly spot on in that sense. Okay, so what did you say? Sorry, 23.
23 damage.
Ooh. All right, you can see he's starting to look over his shoulder and look around at his. No one's actually gone down yet. Good one, Sharpie. Is that your turn? In which case, it's Ash.
I think I will use Mass Cure Wounds because it doesn't say that I need to see the creatures. It just sends out a wave of healing, and certain creatures that I select get healed.
You're pushing me! You're pushing me! Okay, if you can't see them, you can't select them. If you don't know that they're even there, how can you do that? So I'm going to say that you do.
Because it's magic!
Yeah.
It's divine magic!
Okay, I'm going to say select is also target. Just treat them as synonyms.
Alright. In that case, I will...
It's worth thinking about that. I don't want it to slow down the combat, but if you could just say, I'm going to pick Larry, Joe, Mo and Curly, and you cast the spell. Mass Heal Words, will it do any number of creatures?
No, Mass Healing Word is up to 6.
Okay.
Mass Cure Wounds. It's a wave of healing energy. I choose up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius.
Right, yeah, okay, so I'll stick with the targeting ruling.
Can I hold a spell and then can I hold my action for after my angel goes and tell my angel to do something first?
No, you can ready an action and tell your angel to do something, but when you ready an action, if it's a spell, that spell is cast and used no matter what, even if the condition's not met. Just a bit of a risk, that's all.
Alright. And I don't think I have any kind of magic dark vision that will work in magic darkness.
Okay.
Let me just see, double check that. No, okay. Well, in that case, there's really nothing I can do here. So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will just, as an action, do Channel Divinity.
Okay. Then I'll kick off your aura.
Yes.
Okay,
And
cool.
I will, yeah,
Okay.
sharply introduce to get it.
And move.
Yes, I will move forward just behind Jacuz. And then that's me done. And my angel will try to pick up Aragon and fly away with him, like up and down the corridor.
Okay, he's going to do an Enya.
Yeah.
Oh, sail away, isn't it? We'll do the fly away version and take Aragon.
He'll come down the corridor
Oh, okay.
towards me. Yeah. If he dashes, if he's got 40 foot of movement anyway, so he's got quite a bit of flight.
Okay, so Aragon, you're like the where is it? There we go. So you are cradled by an angel and sailed off down the passage. Ash Louise, that's you done. At this point, the darkness goes out, and Ahutan points at you, Kor, and again, writhing tentacles appear out of the ground. Can you do a saving throw, please? Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. With advantage being able to see it, is it? Or
Yeah, you can see them come up. This is the
sorry,
barbarian
so-
bonus.
only 16.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, no paladin, or he just flew away. 11.
where are you? Oh, there's the chat. Okay, so you pass your dex saving throw. Oh no, you got a 16. Oh. Oh, you don't have +5?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. All right. So you get grabbed, and you can feel necrotic energy sort of trying to leech you as well. Jackus, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm just gonna go inside. And I get here, I'm gonna see the Blightwalker
Yes.
and then attack it with trauma.
Okay. 20 foot to get to that point. Roll to hit.
16 damage.
16 damage destroys it, and as it does, it explodes in a burst of necrotic energy, and you take 4 damage.
Okay, and then bonus action, I'm gonna see. Bonus action, I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
No staff. It's not in your hands.
No, I have that spell as a paladin.
Oh, wow. Awesome. You don't need the staff.
Yeah. Yeah, the Oath of Vengeance has it. Here, behind him here, and then I'll take my second attack on the knight
Okay.
using trauma. And I'm gonna do a trip attack if that hits. Does that hit?
16 misses.
Action surge.
Okay.
Let's see, where's that? And then I'm gonna attack again. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Alright, I'm gonna do a trip attack. And is it undead?
It is, yep.
I'm gonna do a level 3 Divine Smite. So he has to do an 18 DC 18 strength save or be knocked prone.
DC 18 strength save. Okay, he fails that. I'll just make sure that he doesn't.
Alright, so he's knocked prone. So I get one more attack, first of action surge.
Advantage.
Yep. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Alright, I will just do instead of trip attack, I'll do menacing attack.
Okay.
And then level 3 Divine Smite again.
Okay, so just before, I just need you to remind me of the damage that you just did with the first strike.
The first one was 50. The next one is 35. And then he has to do a DC 18 Wisdom save or be frightened.
Okay. Alright, he would have failed it, but he doesn't seem to suffer the effects of it.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's
So
my turn.
He still finds you menacing, but it doesn't, he sort of, it would piss him off as much as anything else.
Okay.
Core.
Okay, tendrils around me. I'm
Yes.
just gonna be looking at this fella and wishing I could hit him. And
Yeah.
bonus action teleport to him.
Oh, nice one. I thought you were going to have to waste a turn trying to bust out of these things. Nice one.
Never. And while he's on the ground, it's time for a ground and pound. I will strike him twice.
Okay. Yes. Everyone stands around going, fight, fight, fight. It's like a playground.
First one at 24, second one at 29 to hit.
Oh, both of them hit.
First one hitting for 14 total. The next one for 17.
All right. You're there. You've got this Death Knight in a headlock, and you feel the neck finally just crack, and the head sort of lolls, and then the jaw just falls off, and the bones sort of not discorporate, but seem to swirl around, and they fall in a sort of puddle, and then the whole lot sort of falls into a pit. Including all of his armour and shield and all that sort of stuff. But it doesn't pull you down with it. It's just you sort of laying on the ground there, striking a cool pose as we move out of initiative.
Oh, I want to heal our paladin.
Yes, yeah. I assume you do that straight away, because so that he's still in death save mode, yeah.
Yep. So let me do healing kit first of all.
Okay.
I'm just rolling a what if roll if it was a fucking if it was my turn.
Right.
I mean, a 19 that would have been a save. So
Very nice.
All right.
Well, I will heal you for 20
Nice.
using my healer kit. And shall we spend a minute to use... Do we have a minute? I will heal him up some more, but I need Aura Vitality.
I need as much as I can get.
Okay, so I will do 10d6. Oh, that's pretty poor. Get 39. How are we looking? You need more?
I mean, I could probably top up the rest.
It's up to you. I have lots of spell slots as well, so it's fine. Let's go for another one. For vitality, so a second minute. $33. God, even lower.
I'll top up the rest.
Okay, all good. Oh, and everyone will get 17 temp HP, I guess, if we're gonna run out a minute of our channel divinity. Temp HP for everyone. Oh,
Right.
so what happened there? Did someone open the sarcophagus? What the hell? What happened?
No.
Yeah, Aragon, what happened?
The sarcophagus was not open.
Aragon just touched this mirror.
So I guess that means we should open the sarcophagus.
Do not open that sarcophagus. We do not want another nasty surprise.
Can I smash it?
While the Ash Louise, while your crap, what do we call it? Your twilight aura is bathing over everyone, and you're casting those couple of curing spells. A greenish light from the ward around. Well, hang on, let me just. Yeah, around the coffin vanishes, and floating straight up through the coffin comes this sort of ghostly image. Again, of a knight-looking sort of character, but with a feathered headdress. He's unarmed, and he sort of hovers there in the air, looking around at you.
At me specifically?
No, at all of you.
Mm.
And he speaks to you, and he says, "I thank you for putting my son to rest."
Aragon got any response to that?
He nearly put me to rest. So
I thought you were leading by example, Aragon.
He was not himself. He was beset by the same corruption that corrupted me long ago. He's doing his best Morgan Freeman impersonation. It's not quite coming off.
Well, we are very glad to help, my lord. Can you tell us anything about this corruption? We are trying to reach the root of it and extirpate it.
Shavolak is a corrupted aspect of Ubtao, a being of negative energy. However, he is nothing without the energies he has siphoned from those more powerful than he.
When he says Chevalak is a corrupted aspect, it's like just theatrical gasp from the cleric.
Something you've all been told of probably 20 times before over the adventure. He is a being created by the abuse of power by mortals. Their greed made manifest.
Mortals abusing power? Never.
Couldn't imagine, could you, Archmage?
With my son laid to rest now, I can safely open the way. Within my coffin here is the Void Shard. Take it and bring it to the portal above. Touch the shard and open the way. He says, "Goodly priest, I would grant you a boon for this quest. What is it that you most benefit from? Health, protection, or understanding?"
Oh.
Puppy says understanding.
I think I must second that. Protection is a close second.
Okay, let's have a look.
Go on and do first aid on Masika too.
Yeah, she's quite badly injured. If you want to roll that, we can do that as well.
Will she take 36 hit points?
Yeah, she'll take 70.
Okay, and then on top of that, I'll use healing kit for 20? Yes. Okay, so 56 altogether.
Okay. Just park that for a minute. I'm just looking up this blessing for you. Understanding. And he says, "I grant you the blessing of understanding while you travel through this trial, and your wisdom increases by 2."
Wow.
And Sharpie, I think you were jumping up and down. And you,
Yes.
would you wish the boon of understanding, protection, or health?
Understanding.
Okay.
No hesitation.
Okay. Your wisdom also increases by 2. Riddle.
Understanding, protection, or health?
Tabaxi.
Considering a riddle doesn't understand what's going on, she's going to be understanding?
Okay. And once again, your wisdom increases by 2. What about you, Jackus?
I'm gonna go with protection.
Okay. You go with protection, and you gain a +1 bonus to your armor class and saving throws.
Cool. Oh, that's just constant.
Yep.
Nice.
Is it only within the lands, did he say, or is it permanent?
It was a bit vague. He said while you are undergoing your travails. I'm just moving everyone who's done it, so I don't know who's gone. Sharpie, Core.
Go health.
Health. He says, "Go with good health and prosper." Sounds like Spot now. Your constitution increases by 2.
Yes, 20.
Right. And Aragon.
I'm going to have to say health as well.
Okay. And your constitution also increases by 2. He says, "You are welcome to the items within. Put them to good use. My weapon, which served me well in life, should serve you well in the trials to come. It is known as Foe Hammer. And he gestures to the lid of the coffin. He says. He also says, "The braces of my son you are welcome to take with you as well. He will not need it where he goes."
Ooh.
I'll go have a look at the hammer.
But where they have a habit of being slightly unstable, such is the power within.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, do I still see my staff anywhere, or is it gone also?
The staff is gone.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need a weapon, or do you still have something?
I have two.
He's got a magic mace and he's got his adamantite hammer at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave 56 hit points to Masika.
Oh, okay. Right.
So
Well, I
what
guess
type
let's
of
try
weapon?
that. Let's open this up.
Okay. You crack it open, and and within is an ornate box, a number of ancient Mezroan relics. There's an urn containing ashes, and this massive hammer. Must be, 6 foot long.
I see the urn of ashes and I go, been there.
There's
Well,
also
that hammer's definitely mine.
there's also a ornate suit of armor. It looks sort of Mezroan, but it's metal and probably and well older than the culture of Mezro.
Okay. Are those the only two things inside the?
Ornate box. Inside the ornate box is a 6-inch shard of dark smoky glass.
Mm-hmm.
There's a number of relics, but they look like sort of items of jewelry. An urn with ashes.
Pretty mind, Sharpie will take the void shard. No offense, Aragon, but in portal opening things.
Yep. Oh, you're going to take the void shard?
Unless
That would
anyone
be-
objects, yeah.
That would be wise. You are more understanding
Okay.
of these.
So I'll put these into the chat. Let's see. Where are we? There's the chat. Okay. A void shard, 6-inch shard, and you also have a handy dandy ornate box worth about 50 GP for what it's worth. There's relics. Not hugely valuable, just sort of curiosities. There's an urn containing Chromex ashes. The hammer. Anyone touching that?
Yeah.
I think
Alright.
Core is going for it.
You hear
Yep.
a voice in your head. It's two-handed. It's clearly a maul-sized weapon, and it says, "Hello, Dave." I mean, Core.
Oh boy.
I drop it and start closing up the lid.
Okay.
Hello.
And there's their ornate suit of golden armor.
Oh, can I take a look at that?
Yep. It looks incredible. Probably worth 2,000 more than a normal suit of armor, just from jewelry value alone.
Is it a Sharpie? Is it magical?
We cast Detect Magic.
Cast Detected Magic and casting your eyes around. The armor's magical, the hammer's magical, the void shard is magical, and so are the braces.
Does anyone have identify?
Not at
Happy
the
days
moment.
if we're willing to sit around to do it.
I think we deserve a break.
You've been travelling for easily 20 minutes by now, maybe 15.
And I went down twice.
Yes, in that time, truly. Okay. Did you want to take a break and just start mucking around with these things?
Yep. Well, that's me.
Or does anyone
Well,
have
well,
identify ritual cast? Or
Afraid not.
Happy,
no?
Sharpie does.
Okay. Sharpie does that.
Okay.
Pass over the hammer.
So, the void shard, aside from being described as the thing to open the portal, is a... Let's see, it's got a specific name. Dark Shard Amulet. So it can be used as a spell focus for a warlock, and you can use it to try and cast a warlock cantrip once a day, even one that you don't know how to cast it. So you just decide. So it gives you a bit of flexibility, and with a DC 10 Arcana check, you can cast a warlock cantrip. It's a warlock item. The plate armor is armor +2 of fire resistance.
Dibs.
Been handy.
Requires attunement.
All right. I'll take that.
I'll type that into the thing. The hammer's name is Oathbinder. And is it you, Core, that's having a muck around with this?
Oh, I was giving it Sharpie to identify it.
To
Yeah, I think
identify.
Sharpie was identifying it.
Yeah, okay. All right. So it's like it seems to be suffused with the spirit of a powerful celestial. It's +2 to hit and damage. but also has all of the properties of a Mace of Disruption. Which means I think it does 2d6 additional damage to fiends and undead. And if they've got 25 hit points less or fewer, they have to save or just be destroyed outright by it.
Oh, and best of all, it's practically a torch.
Yes, yeah, it's always lit, so there's no sneaking with this.
And Richard has a friend.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
Spare. Spare has a friend.
yes,
So what you're basically saying is it's completely useless.
yeah. Exactly. No stealth. Pointless.
I mean, we're in a party mostly of non-stealthers, so
Yeah,
Yes, can you imagine the barbarian not being able to stealth?
yeah.
Hey, I'm pretty good at being quiet.
yeah. But can you go unseen?
It's got
Why would you want to?
aside from being a fairly strong female personality,
Oh, the girlfriend for Richard.
yeah, you're able to use this weapon, hold it aloft in a He-Man Castle Grayskull style, and cast Beacon of Hope once a day, and you become a beacon of hope.
I look down at Richard and go, why can't you do something cool like that?
You're gonna. He says, "Beware my cutting tongue."
Not in front of the pretty lady. I gestured a hammer.
So where are we? Beacon of Hope. I think Beacon of Hope is absolutely. It's like a 4th level paladin spell. The good thing about it, probably the main thing about it, is any hit point, any rolls for regaining hit points are always maximum. So you cast this, and any of the clerics or anyone who are doing stuff, they're not rolling; they're just getting straight maximum healing. There is, for the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. Good for Aragon there. And regains maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. It lasts for a minute.
Interesting.
Yeah. And yeah, again, choose any number of creatures within range. So you're going to have to target them. You have to be able to see them. Yeah, so that's... I didn't mention the braces. Where are they? These are called... these are a Warlock item again. And it seemed like this Ahutan was a paladin maybe once upon a time. Turned into a Death Knight. And then after turning, became a Warlock with a edgelord patron. These are called the Raven Bands. They're slightly unstable if you cast a Warlock spell while wearing them. There's a 1 in 20 chance of a Wild Magic Surge.
Oh.
And you just roll on the table. However, they give you +3 to hit with any Warlock spell. And the DC for people trying to save against your Warlock spells goes up by 3. They're legendary.
Riddle's like, gimme.
Oh, telling me.
There's an... So do you want to try and attune to these?
Yes, please. I will. I've got a ring of free action that I will probably let slip. So if anyone would like that,
these require attunement. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, you can find them. I've created these as a in D&D Beyond. They're called the Raven Bands, and you'll be able to add them to your character sheet.
found it.
if I'm just scrolling down here. They also function as, I think they're called braces of, let's see, where is it? Yeah, if you cast a cantrip as an action, you can use a bonus action to cast that same cantrip.
Oh, thank you. And just to clarify, braces don't count as armor, right?
No, they're not armor.
Fantastic. Haha. So how long do we need to... Is it next short rest or long rest?
An hour
attune?
to attune.
Okay. How long are we staying here, guys? I really could do with the short rest.
Phew, I'm pooped.
I think we're staying.
I'm a warlock. I'm always pooped. I'm a warlock.
Okay. If
I'm
while you're
cautiously replacing this fancier maul with the maul I've been using, putting it into the sarcophagus because I don't need it anymore.
okay, yeah, you don't want to carry around two mauls.
No.
I've got a ring of free action if anyone wants.
Yeah, it looks
not.
like Aragon's sort of edging over close to it.
I would take that off your hands.
Yes. No more being held by tendrils, I guess, if you're wearing that.
That was my thinking behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, yours? I got shiny new braces. The chaos that will reign.
Yeah, they sound amazing.
Have a read through. Might be a few other abilities you can open up in your.
Is the armor on D&D Beyond also?
Yeah, just treat it as. No, I don't think they are because basically I've mashed up two items, so I'll have to create it separately, or you could just adjust armor of resistance. Because basically, plate armor of fire resistance that requires attunement, but these are +2.
Okay. All right.
Normally, resistance armor is got no pluses.
Gotcha.
I really want to roll a 23 or 24 on this table.
Oh yeah, the table's in there, so you'll be able to.
I turn blue.
One of them is you cast fireball centered on yourself.
Yep.
Now you only roll on this table once around, so even though you might be flinging cantrips and other things about.
Just don't roll on the 7.
Yes, 7.
Yeah, self-burn. Those are rare.
Yeah.
Well, not if I've got, I happen to have like Tash's otherworldly guys up. I get the immunity to fire if I take the lower.
Yeah, that is true, but...
You guys would be happy.
Okay.
There will be a few very unhappy paladins and things with fireball self-burn. I said unhappy,
right?
not wanting to kill you, just unhappy.
The other bonuses are great. I actually love it for the wild magic. So much fun.
Oh yeah.
High five.
Whoops.
Are you taking the Dark Shard amulet too? What do you use as a spell focus?
Does it require tuning?
No.
No?
No.
I think I've just got
Regular amulet or something?
yeah, the amulet, just a regular amulet of Omeron.
Okay.
Sorry, words me bad tonight, guys.
So the Dark Shard amulet functions the same, but just gives you that that chance to conjure a cantrip of your choice, even if you don't know it. You should be able to find that in D&D Beyond as well.
I can look after it.
So is that magic stuff done. I think Sharpie, you've got this void shard. Jackus is suiting up in this armor. That requires attunement as well, Jackus, just so
Yeah,
you know.
that probably replaces my Shadow Stave
Oh, yeah.
slot.
Right. Okay. Yep. So net gain for you, or maybe not, but it is from a protection standpoint. And I think you picked protection, didn't you?
Yeah,
Whoa.
so I get another +1 to AC.
Yeah, oh, nice one. Holy moly! What have I done? Okay.
It was at this moment the DM knew he done fucked up.
Okay. Well, that guy he was using your own staff, and that's a +3 weapon, so his normal +11 was going up to +14. We're at that level where things go over the edge pretty easily.
Yeah.
You take a long rest, a short rest, and as a result of that, everyone goes up to level 15.
Ooh.
14, sorry, upper level. Well, what are you now, 14?
We're 14.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, so 15.
Nice.
15 and 2 wisdom bonus. Nice.
Yeah, and with that, I think it's a little bit early. It's 9:42, but we may as well just take a 10-minute break.
Perfect.
That'll give people a chance to level up and whatnot.
Already finished. The Life of a Barbarian.
All right. I have hit points.
Yes.
They are applied liberally. Okay.
I now stay angry when I get angry. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to pause the recording, and we're back in 9:50 or so, 10 to.